Madison Square Garden data breach. 26 million records exposed. The scandal rocking sports and entertainment. Hook. What if attending your favorite concert, NBA game, or live event secretly put your personal information at risk? Imagine buying a ticket, walking through security, taking your seat, and enjoying an unforgettable night, only to learn later that your private information may have been exposed in one of the largest alleged data breaches in sports and entertainment history. That's exactly the controversy surrounding Madison Square Garden, one of the most famous arenas in the world. A hacking group known as ShinyHunters claims it stole and published data connected to millions of visitors, triggering lawsuits, public outrage, and serious questions about privacy. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know about the Madison Square Garden data breach, the lawsuits that followed, and why this story matters far beyond New York. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates on major news stories shaping the world. Let's get started. The arena known around the world. Madison Square Garden is more than just a sports venue. Located in New York City, it's often called the world's most famous arena. The venue hosts NBA games, NHL games, concerts, award shows, political events, and countless entertainment spectacles every year. Millions of people pass through its doors annually. From basketball fans cheering for the New York Knicks to music lovers attending sold-out concerts, Madison Square Garden has become an iconic destination. But now, the arena is making headlines for a very different reason. Not because of a championship game. Not because of a celebrity performance. But because of a massive cybersecurity controversy. Who are ShinyHunters? At the center of the story is a hacking group called ShinyHunters. Cybersecurity experts have linked the group to several major breaches over the years. The group has gained notoriety for targeting large organizations and allegedly stealing massive amounts of sensitive information. According to reports, ShinyHunters claimed it successfully infiltrated Madison Square Garden's systems and obtained enormous amounts of internal data. The hackers allegedly released portions of the information online after ransom demands were not met. That claim immediately sparked concern among cybersecurity professionals, legal experts, and millions of people who may have visited the venue. The alleged scale of the breach. What makes this incident especially alarming is the sheer size of the alleged breach. Reports indicate that up to 26 million records may have been affected. If those numbers are accurate, this could become one of the most significant breaches ever connected to a sports and entertainment venue. According to legal filings and media reports, the allegedly exposed information may include visitor information, facial recognition records, biometric data, background check information, credit-related information, social security numbers and other sensitive records. The exact scope remains under investigation, but the allegations alone have raised serious concerns among privacy advocates. Why facial recognition is a major issue. One of the most controversial aspects of this story involves facial recognition technology. For years, Madison Square Garden has faced criticism regarding its use of facial recognition systems. Supporters argue that the technology helps improve security and identify potential threats. Critics, however, warn that collecting biometric data creates significant privacy risks. Unlike a password, you cannot change your face. If facial recognition data is compromised, the consequences can be long-lasting. That's why many privacy experts consider biometric information among the most sensitive forms of personal data. Now, with allegations that facial recognition records may have been included in the breach, concerns have intensified dramatically. The lawsuits begin. The legal fallout began almost immediately. A proposed class action lawsuit was filed in federal court after the alleged breach became public. The lawsuit accuses Madison Square Garden Entertainment of failing to adequately protect visitor information. Plaintiffs argue that the organization collected highly sensitive data while allegedly failing to implement sufficient safeguards. The legal complaint seeks damages and other remedies for individuals who may have been affected by the incident. As often happens in major data breach cases, the lawsuit could potentially expand if additional affected individuals come forward. Legal experts say the case may take months or even years before reaching a final resolution. Celebrity connections add more attention. Another reason this story has attracted enormous media coverage is the reported involvement of celebrity-related information. Reports suggest that some leaked files allegedly contained references to notable public figures, athletes, and entertainment personalities. Whenever celebrities become connected to a cybersecurity incident, public attention tends to increase dramatically. However, the broader issue extends beyond famous names. The real concern is that millions of ordinary visitors could potentially be affected. Whether someone attended a basketball game, a concert, or another event, they may now be wondering whether their information remains secure. A growing cybersecurity problem. The Madison Square Garden controversy highlights a much larger issue. Cyberattacks are becoming increasingly common. Organizations across every industry, from healthcare and banking to retail and entertainment, face relentless attacks from cybercriminals. As companies collect more personal information, they become increasingly attractive targets. The challenge is no longer whether organizations will face cyber threats. The question is whether they are prepared when those threats arrive. Experts continue to stress the importance of strong cybersecurity defenses, regular security audits, employee training, data encryption, rapid breach response plans. Without those protections, even major organizations can find themselves vulnerable. What happens next? At the moment, investigators, attorneys, cybersecurity professionals, and company representatives are continuing to examine the situation. Many important questions remain unanswered. How much data was actually accessed? How many people were affected? What specific information was exposed? And what legal consequences might follow? Those answers may emerge in the coming months as investigations continue and court proceedings move forward. Final thoughts. The alleged Madison Square Garden breach serves as a reminder of how valuable personal data has become in today's digital world. Whether you're a sports fan, concert goer, or simply someone concerned about privacy, this story highlights the growing risks associated with massive data collection. Millions of people trust organizations with sensitive information every day. When that trust is questioned, the consequences can be enormous. As investigations continue, the world will be watching closely to see what happens next. Do you think companies should be allowed to collect facial recognition data from visitors? And should organizations face tougher penalties when sensitive information is exposed? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.